An all-points bulletin has been issued for an Alliance man charged in a violent sexual assault who was inadvertently released from the Scottsbluff County Detention Center Wednesday. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, law enforcement agencies from across the region are asking the public to keep their eye out for a missing inmate. The Alliance Police Department posted on its Facebook page yesterday they need assistance locating Harley Salway, who was inadvertently released from the Scottsbluff County Jail without posting bond. Salway was arrested in December following a violent sexual assault and faces charges of first-degree sexual assault, use of a deadly weapon to commit a felony, and first-degree false imprisonment. Investigators believe Salway may be in Alliance or Scottsbluff and is described as a 6'1" white male, approximately 165 pounds, with gray hair and hazel eyes. If the public knows of Salway's whereabouts, they're asked to call the Alliance Police Department, Box Butte County Sheriff's Office, Nebraska State Patrol, or the local law enforcement agency. Staying at the jail now as authorities are investigating the death earlier this week of an inmate held at the Scottsbluff County Detention Center. County Attorney Dave Eubanks said that early Monday morning, 40-year-old Miguel Colin Tirado of Alliance suffered what appeared to be a medical emergency while in custody at the Gering Jail. Eubanks says multiple officers responded immediately and provided life-saving measures, with Regional West EMS and the Gering Volunteer Fire Department responding. However, Tirado was later pronounced deceased after he was taken to Regional West Medical Center. Nebraska statutes require a grand jury investigation into all in-custody deaths, and the Nebraska State Patrol is in charge of that investigation. Tirado was detained as a courtesy hold on several charges for Box Butte County and was also facing a Scottsbluff County charge for allegedly assaulting an inmate at the detention center in January. And a 25-year-old Scottsbluff man convicted by a jury on charges of third-degree sexual assault of a child and intentional child abuse has been sentenced to prison. Darian Estrada is back in court this week for sentencing, where District Judge Andrea Miller sentenced him to 3 years on both counts, and the sentences will run concurrently to each other. Estrada was arrested last April following a capstone interview where the 14-year-old victim told authorities that he had pulled down his pants and exposed himself, and then grabbed her breasts. Estrada received 292 days credit for time already served. Other terms of sentencing include him registering as a sex offender and a term of 18 months of post-release supervision. We'll have more news right after this.
Looking for free instead of fees? Platte Valley Bank can help you keep your finances moving forward with no ATM fees. Whether you're headed to the lake, the mountains, or just to the grocery store, you can enjoy the freedom of free ATM access anywhere, anytime. Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
Uh-oh, you have to open the old gliding door to the patio again, but that thing stopped gliding long ago. Did you know that your old, ugly, hard-to-open gliding door is probably the #1 source of loss of heat in your home, and that broom handle lock is not secure? Renewal by Anderson's gliding patio doors are simply the best of the best, and Renewal has an incredible offer right now. Don't miss it. 20% off every door, plus no money down, no payments, no interest for 12 months. No payments until 26. Please book your free estimate right now at rbawyoming.com and start gliding again.
Welcome back. If you're aged 55 or older, the Gering Senior Center would love to have you join their activities. During last Monday's Scottsbluff City Council meeting, Board President Susan Heitman gave the annual update and says that she feels the center is a hidden gem that is underutilized here in the Valley. As one issue they are facing is the cost of facility upkeep in the aging building.
The center replaced 2 air conditioners and 2 furnaces. 1 air conditioner unit the seniors paid for themselves. The 1 air conditioner and 2 furnaces were paid by Keno grants, so that was very nice. We've had a lot of plumbing failures this year in the building. The pipe is all underneath the concrete floor, and PVC pipe is deteriorating.
Heitman says that meals are served daily at the Gering Senior Center. There's lots of opportunities to play games or do puzzles and more. She encourages people to swing by to check out all of their offerings. Well, Humanities Nebraska has announced that a member of the grants team will be making stops in the western part of the state to share information about the program grants offered to nonprofit organizations, museums, libraries, schools, and local governments. Anyone who would like information or advice about submitting a grant application or would like to talk about previously funded grants or their upcoming projects is invited to stop by to talk to HN Grants Management and Outreach Specialist Katie Bradshaw. The Panhandle Traveling Office Hours will be held in Gering on Monday, April 7th from 11 to noon at the Legacy of the Plains Museum. Bradshaw will also be attending the Nebraska Museums Association Conference in Alliance on Tuesday, April 8th, and can speak to people at the conference as well.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
Just a quick check-in for today with the weekend approaching. Some schedule changes here locally included. We'll start with WNCC softball. They're at home to take on Otero. This 4-game series was originally scheduled for the weekend, but the possibility of bad weather, the 2 days of doubleheaders now moved up. And starting this afternoon, the Cougars right now 3-3 in conference play, coming off a 1-3 trip down to Trinidad. Doubleheader today starts at 3, and then action again tomorrow at Volunteer Field will start at 11 in the morning. For Cougar baseball, it's been an 0-4 start to the conference season. They lost all 4 in their home series last weekend to Southeast. Today for WNCC baseball, a road trip to McCook for 2 games. Then tomorrow, the same 2 teams matching up here in town at Cleveland Field. Still 24 games to play in the conference season. 2 home games tomorrow for Cougar baseball. The first against McCook will get underway at 1 o'clock. The high school track and field season starting up this weekend. That includes the annual Morrill Early Bird Invite. And again, with weather issues possible this weekend, that track meet at Morrill has been moved from Saturday to tomorrow. Scottsbluff, they're hosting a meet tomorrow, while Gering will attend at Sydney. Soccer as well for the weekend. The Gering girls, in fact, they're hosting Sterling, Colorado today, and then both Gering teams home Saturday to take on Holdridge. The Scottsbluff soccer teams head out to Grand Island Northwest for matches on Saturday. And a quick rundown here on Nebraska heading to the weekend. The baseball team is hosting number 5 Oregon State this weekend. We'll have coverage throughout. All 3 games will be on KNEB. The football team in the throes of the early portion of spring ball. And then on Monday, the men's basketball team competes in the Crown postseason event. That's in Las Vegas. They'll open against Arizona State. That is the latest from the sports desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the very best. At Morrill County Community Hospital, they provide top-notch care with compassion and expertise. From routine checkups to advanced surgeries, their dedicated team is here for you 24/7. With state-of-the-art technology and a patient-first approach, they ensure you and your loved ones receive the highest quality care. Because at Morrill County Community Hospital, your health is their priority. Visit Morrill County Community Hospital today in Bridgeport. Morrill County Community Hospital. Exceptional care right here at home.
Let's take a look at your community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Changing leaf colors means yard work. Your friends at Tri-City Stormwater wants to remind you of the proper way to dispose of fallen leaves. Leaves make great mulch for trees and bushes and compost for future gardens. The city also has yard waste bins, so they can dispose of all your leaves at the city compost facility. Always keep your leaves out of the gutters. Not only do they cause clogging and flooding, they can pollute our waterways by causing nutrient overload. So keep your yard looking good and your drinking water safe, because it's our water, our responsibility.
Tired of feeling stuck? Not sure if you are on the right track? Platte Valley Bank can help keep your finances moving forward with checking account options to fit your lifestyle and an online account chooser to make finding the right account easy. Control your financial future with helpful budgeting tools and automatic savings plans. Now is the time to enjoy the ride with Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.